Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for President? 18 and older. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? arrived? American Indians. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. We elect a president for how many years? 4. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th.